What's up, everybody? Jerry with Dividend Trading back for another video. Tonight we're going to be talking about ticker symbol ATER. If you don't remember the name of the company, it's called Ater Incorporated. Definitely go check it out. Going to be jumping into the technicals, going to be checking the Fintel, see if we have any new 13Fs, and then also going to be checking the Ortex data. I'm just going to be kind of giving you guys a synopsis of where I think this thing could be going, and also just kind of forecasting what I think, what me personally am going to do with this particular trade. So going to be jumping right in. Here we go. So today, Ethereum did finish green on the day, finished and closed out the intraday at $11.25, down in the after hours 0.62%, finished around $11 and looks like 18 cents or so is where it closed out in the after hours. Now here's what's pretty significant, because yes, we had a sell-off the day before. However, if you go back and look at the technicals and you zoom in, you can definitely tell that this was a short ladder attack. It was very and blatantly obvious as to what was actually going on. Now, do I think this thing is done? Absolutely not. I definitely think that Ethereum is more on the table, and here is exactly why. So we have these two highlighted areas. So we have this rectangle here. Now this was from August 27th, 28th, or excuse me, 27th, 30th, 31st, and September 1st. So this was a Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? And this was 2 weeks ago. So now this was, let's see, right here, this was on the 10th, and then we have the, what is this, 13th, 14th, 15th. So this was Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? Very similar in nature to this, okay? Here's kind of where I'm seeing. If you guys can't already tell, watch the stair step up, okay, here. We have a stair step up right here, okay? We hit a peak, and then we hit a valley, okay? We hit a valley here, okay? And then we hit kind of like a balance point, which is right in here where we bounce a little bit, and then another valley, and then a peak, and then a valley, okay? So we hit up, valley, peak, valley again, okay? And then we have a little bit of a consolidation phase, and then we peak again, consolidate, and then we ride, okay? So this was, let's see, I think what's going to end up happening for us personally, I think we may have another day or so where we do consolidate if we do follow this same trend. Now, it's not a guarantee. This is just kind of what I'm seeing on the technical side, because these charts tend to become self-fulfilling prophecies, and they tend to follow a pattern, especially if you're watching them close enough. And with Ethereum specifically, with the amount of the percent of how it's being shorted and heavily manipulated, this thing has plenty of potential to and continue to run. So I personally am in terms of a position. I have been since the 9th is when I got in. That was when I was kind of doing and starting some technicals on it. Now this specifically, all right, sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, so as I was saying, now it's not a guarantee that this thing could run just like it did before. However, because these charts tend to follow these patterns, it's definitely a good possibility that this could happen. Now, I would expect some sort of consolidation again before we have some more peaks and stair stepping back up. Now, the fact that this is still following an ascending level of support is also good. You can tell on this trend line right here how we're continuing to follow that level all the way up. So even if we do, if we follow that thesis in terms of us consolidating, we're just going to basically just be bouncing off of that ascending level of support all the way up until we're ready to ride again. So moving on in terms of the Ortex data, so we had a total short interest change of 3.5% today, up. We had 272,000 shares returned on the day versus 781,000 borrowed against, for a net borrow change of 509,000 shares borrowed against Ethereum. The current short interest of the free float is just under 58%. Now the cost to borrow percentage are pretty significant still. We're on the minimum side, we're at just over 0.5%, with the max being around 261%, and that cost to borrow average percent is around 191.25%. The shares on loan is continuing to go up just under 16% there. Same thing with the exchange reported short interest, as well as the percent of free float on loan. Those are all going up. The utilization did have a little bit of a dip. Now, that's not really a significance in terms of where the number's at still, because with the cost to borrow rate being so high and the utilization still being close to 100%, I'm not really too concerned about this, because it just means it's still a hard to borrow stock. Okay. Moving on. So jumping over to the institutional ownership, I didn't really see anything of significance here. What I am questioning is how this Bank of America Corp, the shares a couple of days ago for the 13F filing was not at zero a couple of days ago. So I'm kind of curious as to why that is. I'm going to do a little bit more research and figure out as to why this number changed, or if maybe the 13F was canceled, or they reneged on it. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to find out. So anyway, I do expect again tomorrow this thing. Me personally, I'd love to see it take another run. However, I believe it's probably going to consolidate and bounce off this ascending level of support, because that's what we've been doing essentially for pretty much the last month. So anywho, that'll do it for this video. You guys know what to do. Hit that like, smash that subscribe button. Just a heads up, I am going to be dropping a new intro with this video and all the other videos that are coming up. And then I also have a new outro video that's going to be on the back end of these technical analysis videos, and everything moving forward. So keep an eye out for those. Love to know what you guys think. But yeah, that'll pretty much do it for this one, and we will see you guys on the next one. See ya.